This is SA210 COPWATCH. We are heading to the Alamo today. Somebody apparently is gonna, I assume, protest. I'm not sure. I wasn't given a lot of details. I just want to make sure I'm there to gather content and make sure his rights ain't being violated. Yeah, so we're going to the Alamo at 1 o'clock. To get to him running a little bit behind. Yeah, apparently those of you who has been following my channel and other people's channels about the Alamo, with the Alamo security personnel there arresting people outside their capacity. Depending how the situation is or how it goes, I don't even know if it's packed down there or what, but I may go live, not sure yet. But stay tuned.
And fight for freedom. You see these colors? These colors don't run. You see these stars? These stars represent every state of the union. Freedom, prosperity, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. On this day, 1776, Francis Scott Key stood on a boat across the sea when the British were assaulting a fort here in America. 1776. Guess what happened? The British attacked with all of their forces, with all of their ships. They bombarded American base filled with soldiers, many women, many children. Francis Scott Key was on a British ship trying to make an exchange for prisoners, for Americans, for British lives. The British reneged and started bombing all day, all night. The Star Spangled Banner says, oh yeah. Does that flag still wave? Look, it waves. Our lives matter. The United States matters. The Constitution matters. We have rights. We have civil liberties. I'm not here to protest. I'm not here to continue burning down buildings and assaulting police officers. Last year at this time, we were all in a lockdown. There was riots everywhere. We were in fear because of the pandemic. Look, everything changed overnight. Everything changed. We're out here because people fought for our freedom. And I'm here to tell you that freedom is still alive. That freedom matters. The United States matters. Our Congress is surrounded by barbed wire fence. We have elected officials who steal our money, who are completely corrupt. Our land is filled with poverty, disease, hatred, blacks against whites, whites against blacks. What's wrong with that? The Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. I'm not here to argue religion or politics. I'm here to remind you that the United States of America is still alive. Stand up for your rights. Believe in the Constitution. Hold on to this. Here's what the first 10 amendments say. These are our rights, our inalienable rights. Do you even know what the Constitution says? Why would you allow politicians to change it? Why would you allow them? You turn on the TV, all you see is commercials, appeasing your every lust, your lust for food, your lust, it's all pills, a pharmaceutical company. Our borders are overrun with drugs. Our families are destroyed. Marriages are divorced. Fatherlessness in America is on the rise. Homeless veterans die every day on our streets and no one cares. There's orphans in this land. We are the richest country ever to be upon the face of the earth. Why do we continue with these problems? Why can't you turn off your television? Why can't you go out and love your neighbor as yourself? You want to see change in America? Start at home. Turn off your TV. The news is a liar. The TV is a liar. It preaches to you and it deceives you. It leads you into fear. Leads you believing hate. Amendment number 1, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, nor prohibiting free exercise thereof. or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people. I'm the people. You're the people to peacefully assemble. I have to petition government for redress of grievances. Amendment number 2. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state shall be the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. Amendment number 3. No soldier shall in any time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Amendment number 4. The right of the people to secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oral oath of affirmation, and particularly describe the place to be searched and the people or things to be seized. Amendment number 5. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia wherein the actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice but put in jeopardy of life or to be a witness against himself. We have rights, nor to be deprived of life, liberty, or property without the due process of law, nor shall any private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Amendment number 6. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy your right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime had been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law to be informed of the same nature and cause of the accusation to be confronted with the witness of any witnesses in favor of his witness, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Number 7. In suits of common law, where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact trial by jury shall otherwise be examined in any court of the United States other according to the rules of common law. Number 8, excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishment inflicted. Number 9, the enumeration of the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Number 10, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. Our Constitution embodies the freedoms we Americans cherish. It sets forth the fundamental principles upon which the laws of our nation are based, and is a charter for the representative institutions that protect the rights of every citizen. For 200 years, oppressed people from every part of the world have looked to this great document as inspiration in their struggle against tyranny. Throughout our nation's history, men and women in all branches of the armed forces have bravely answered the call to defend the freedoms our Constitution protects. And many have given their lives in celebrating the anniversary of this Constitution. We also remember their courage and selflessness. Just like the Constitution gives us life, freedom, liberty, and the right to pursue happiness, let me tell you something. 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ came to planet Earth. the Son of God, the personification of unconditional love, the eternal love of Jesus Christ made human as a witness to you and I. God is not sending any of us to hell. We're already on our way. Jesus Christ to save us, to give us life and life more abundantly. Who needs to be saved? The Bible says there are not one righteous, for we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. You can cry out to Jesus Christ. He can heal your family. He can heal your disease. He can set you free from bitterness, from schizophrenia, from bipolar. Jesus Christ is the answer for hatred and for racism and the fact that there's homeless and hungry people dying on our very streets. Our own veterans are homeless, sick, and dying. What is the answer? Jesus Christ is the answer. Turn off your TV. Go out and love yourself. Love God and love your neighbor. Ask God for forgiveness. And remember, while you celebrate this day, drinking your beer, shooting your tequila, hanging out with your boyfriend, girlfriend, spending time with your loved ones, getting free, getting some extra pay on your paycheck, even though when you go to work. Somebody paid the price for you. Somebody paid the price for us to have these freedoms. Don't let them go to waste. Don't forget how fragile life is. Don't forget also the people we elect in office are responsible, but we let them get away with it. Our Capitol is a house of the people. It's now surrounded by barbed wire and a high fence with thousands of armed guards. Does that look like communism, or does that look like freedom? You allowed it. The media has deceived you. Your hearts have deceived you. And I'm here to tell you, Jesus Christ is here to set us all free. God bless you. Have a great day. And may God bless the United States. USA! 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 We ain't going nowhere. We're going to exercise our rights every day. Every day. Remember, turn off your TV. Go love your neighbor. God bless you. USA, motherfucker, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah!
Oh, over the fray. All lives matter. All lives matter. Down with communism. Down with socialism. Que viva con el mundo. Que viva los Estados Unidos. Que viva la libertad.
I made it a point to stand there and video